Dum, 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 dum. Gimpy's talking streams. What talking streams? I don't know what you're talking about, Blue Quills. I never talk in these streams. King's Bounty 2. Look, it's so pretty. This game can also be played with the controller. Just so you know, this game can be played with the controller. Okay, happy Sunday. This is King's Bounty 2. What do we know about this game? It's supposed to be turn-based stuff. Subtitles enabled, yes. Animation speed and battle. Normal. Font size large, yes. I think I already changed that. That. Sound? Sound seems okay. I'll turn it down just a little bit though. Excuse me. Okay, let's try a new game. Okay, so character selection. You get 3 people to choose from. A warrior, a mage, or a paladin. So, Master of Warfare with average leadership. Units under his command have the best combat characteristics. Hero gains +3 to warfare. Increase unit XP for winning battles by 10%. Morale penalty for power ideal units is reduced by 1 when combined with units of other ideals. I don't know what that means. Allied units damage increased by 5% for each wounded member. The Mage. Mistress of the Arcane, a powerful sorceress, uses the most powerful spells in battle. Magic of Air and Fire 1. Allows learning air and fire spells from scrolls. Earth and ice spells from scrolls. Earth and ice from scrolls. Morale penalty for finesse ideal units is reduced by 1 when combined with units of other ideals. Insidious maneuver. When dealing damage, allied unit has a 25% chance to remove a random buff from the target enemy and apply buff to itself. Okay, that's cool. Paladin. Natural leader with middling magical abilities, able to recruit the largest number of units in the shortest amount of time. Allows learning life and light spells from scrolls. Morale penalty for order ideal units is reduced by 1. Protection. All units gain +5 armor in the first round of combat. Phantasmal armor. All allied units gain +5 resistance in the first round of combat. So, can we play as a Lich? Apparently no. These are the only 2. Or only 3, sorry. So I guess the question is which one do we want to do? So apparently he's the leader of the group. So she's not too bad either. Looks like she's going to get some healing spells as well. And of course she's going to be the big damage dealer. I don't know. Just a second. Mrs. Keeping needs to talk to me. Be right back.
You did it wrong. This is how you do it. Warg. Please excuse me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say Jag.
Okay, I'm back. No, nothing about Scout. It was actually about Mickey. Mickey's leg has been bothering him the last couple of days, so apparently he's being him. He was walking fine last night, and then this morning it's not as good, so anyway. Where were we? I don't know. Torn between the Paladin and the Mage. Big magic, little magic. What was this again? Most powerful sorceress. That's what she's debating right now. Not today, because they're not really available. It's Sunday. They're either packed or they close down early. Go with the Lich. There's no Lich, Jeff. There's no Lich. I think I like the healing. We'll go healing. So, well, we think it's healing with life magic. It's usually the thing. So we'll start here. Anyway. Anyway, loading. So, this. Oh, the background's moving. Just noticed the background's moving. Or actually, not. Is it? Yeah, there's different layers to it. That's kind of different. Uh-oh. King of Nostria, Albion Highlands, Fort Crucius. Yeah, I guess I should say that. Age of Prosperity, year 320. So, I wasn't expecting any movie stuff.
Get up! Come on, hurry! The warden is calling! Are you really going to save Nostria, as they say?
Of course. But why do you ask?
You can discuss it with Warden Valber. Come out of that cell. I'll escort you.
What happened? Bastian, should I be worried?
Let's go. You know the warden doesn't like to be kept waiting. The sooner you get to his office, the sooner you'll learn everything. I can tell you this much. It's good news for you.
What's a paladin doing in jail? That's my question. What's the paladin doing in jail? Oh, okay, so this is not really what I was expecting. That's okay.
Sitting in prison. I think you'll have fond memories of this time in future. During your 6 months inside, quite a lot has happened.
Blah, blah, blah. He withered and soon died. Sucks to be him.
Chief prisoner's son.
You hear what Decim said? The dwarves refused to supply us with firewood.
Jail it in, yes. Jail it in.
Where could they run?
Your belongings are in yonder chest. Take everything or you'll freeze to death. The prison's warmer than outside, slightly. Pestilence.
So yes, we are in the north.
The quarantine is everywhere. Mages forced to wear masks like common bandits. The undead are climbing out of their graves all over the Crown Lands. I wonder if the necromancers have returned, like in the olden times.
Damn it, they didn't let us be a necromancer.
Croesus is in the middle of Mactus knows where. Or Mactus is nowhere. The troubles can't reach us here. It's nice and safe.
That's what they say before you get invaded. They always say that just as you get invaded. So, Peasant Fest, Gold, and Mana, and Burning Ray. Book of Magic. So, research and upgrading spells. To research a spell, you must have a scroll with the relevant spell. Research the appropriate talent at the mage school. Have developed arcane knowledge to the required level. Research spells
Hello,
are
everyone.
upgraded. Blah.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
How soon will he die? You mean she? Any second now.
Why are you releasing the prisoners?
Larry, you blockhead. Didn't you hear? A messenger arrived today, all the way from Marcella.
She walks faster than this loser.
Then you should know that he brought an order of release from the prince himself.
Okay, talk to Valbert the Warden. Is he in here? Apparently he is.
Disturbing news, Sir Warden. Something is rotten in the state of Nostria. There's a pestilence upon the Mage Factory. Refugees from that quarter are arriving at Marcella, but aren't being allowed into the city.
I wish we could kick some of these bastard prisoners here out into the cold.
Then the cells would all be empty. Because only the rottenest bastards serve time in our prisons.
Hey now.
So peaceful and quiet here. Have you not seen the living dead yet? Best not take the air near the cemeteries around Marcella. The undead are ferocious. They rage as if something had driven them from their graves at spear point.
What are mages good for anyway? Does no one at the tower care about the situation?
Ha! Mages. Almost all of them have gone to solve the problem at the Mage Factory. However much they investigate, they cannot find a solution.
Our Rossum is of the same ilk. His excessive smarts don't seem to do him any good.
What about Madame de Guillan's salon? Do they still serve the best wines?
Are thoughts of wine the only thing floating around that brain of yours?
Oh, but of course. Madame de Guillen maintains the highest standards. Have you ever tried a fresh vintage of Fusk? When you're in Marcella, hit the park.
Guys done? Thank you. Why is this
You are
sparkly?
welcome. Now, please stop talking to me. It is kind of creepy.
I like to eat apple salad in the morning, just sitting by the window, looking at the fields, eating salad. Suddenly I find myself gripped by unexpected pang of sorrow. I don't like these crowns and helmets, too much pressure on the neck. And a lot to my parents. The tree doesn't fall far from the apple. What? Adrian is a nice boy indeed. People around the world perceive me not only as a king, but as a blah blah. Okay. I'm not sure what the purpose of that was.
So much fuss and all for what? Who the hell do you think you are, making me wreak havoc in my prison?
My name is Elisa of Lorien, Sir Valber. Higher powers called upon me to save Nostria.
Well, well. I heard a little more than that. As Flavius the Wisecracker eloquently wrote, there's nothing new in this world. But I haven't received a letter like this in all 7 years of my tenure at Crucis. Prince Adrian orders that you be freed and sent to Marcella. Also, you won't be leaving here on foot. I was ordered to return your gold and belongings, provide you with a horse, and, let me read it aloud, allocate some of my own garrison as your personal guard.
Works for me.
Madness!
I beg to differ, Sir Warden. In my opinion, His Highness is finally acting with prudent good sense.
Whether the prince is sane or not is of no consequence. I cannot disobey my liege. Bastian should have returned your money and belongings by now. If he didn't steal them himself. Quartermaster Aston will supply you with weapons. As for gold, you have plenty already. Go to Decim to collect your guards. He has a platoon of troublemakers he's wanted rid of for a long time now. He'll be glad to hand them over. I also advise you to purchase some dogs for the road. And what else did His Highness request? Ah yes, a horse. Levitt the stable boy has a soft spot for nags too old and worn down to work. I'm sure he can pick one out for you.
Thank you so much, Sir Warden.
Apparently we're getting all the good stuff. There are 3 types of merchants in the game. Recruiters, selling units. Armor, selling armor weapons. Merchants, selling magic items, scrolls, and gear. So this is our current inventory. Letter of passage. And this scroll we looked at, we can't learn it yet because we don't have enough of the right mana, I guess. And then there's our awesome armor, the peasant's vest. That'll keep us alive.
Claudius' son actually turned out to have some mercy in his soul. Why do you say that? The Ulagi tribe. Where are the wolfskins? They used to bring us 100 at a time. Vanished as if burnt by Arik. You get everything running smooth. Everything in its place, and everything's working. A brood of vipers. When I find out who's been digging around here, I'll cut them in half. What do you need, human? A shovel, perhaps? Have you been sent to the stables too?
No, I've got a dirtier task ahead of me today. And I need a weapon.
Oh, sacred forefathers. Why would I ever do that?
His Highness Prince Adrian summons me to his court. I am free now.
By Mactus's horns. This is the first time I've ever seen a human leave Crucis on their own 2 feet. If you got gold, treat yourself to something new. Go ahead.
Dum dum. Oh look, he's gonna sell us shoes.
Aston didn't shortchange you on equipment. I warrant you'll survive the Albion Highlands. Go, human. May your body be as hard as flint, and your soul as clear as crystal.
Beautifully said. Thank you, Mr. Aston. May you be hard and clear yourself.
Okay. So, now we got shoes now. Townsman shoes. We're so gonna survive. Looks like weapons or something over here. Good shoes are important, especially when you're walking around in the snow. I'd rather have some pants, though.
Firewood? No, they haven't. What's taking them so long? What if wolves ate them, like they did with Raud? We're gonna freeze to death without fuel. Halt! What are you doing here? You're not permitted to be wandering about like a stray cat.
His Highness Prince Adrian has summoned me to Marcella. Sir Warden has sent me to you for protection.
So, Centurion, it's true. The Warden received a missive from the Prince ordering the provision of a guard troop for the prisoner. Former prisoner.
Huh? Never heard of a prisoner being released. Ah, well, I believe I have some laggards and troublemakers I can spare.
Can I go too? Oh, how I miss the sunny warmth of the capital.
No, Bastian, you're not rotten enough to let go. I can still make a decent guard out of you.
I heard you train dogs, too. Can you spare me a few of your meanest?
The only thing you'll be getting for free is a family of bedbugs. I spent a year training those hounds. Now, if we're talking about an exchange of gold for flesh, that's another bowl of kibble entirely. You'll get the best dogs in Nostria.
Best? My father's farm was guarded by Frost Guard shepherds. Now those are war dogs.
These recruits might not be the brightest candles at the feast, but my fighting dogs are as fierce as the Warden himself. You won't regret a single gold piece spent on these animals.
Better not. Dun dun. Ah, look, is this our army? Oh, they already gave us our army. We'll hire 3 little dogs of war. Oh, how about that? Can we buy war cats? I don't see that as an option currently. Not enough leadership to recruit. Oh, so we're limited. Get the stats, go to... Oh, okay. Okay, this is how many there are. Dogs of War. How come that says 8 and this is only 3? But their skills, their beasts. Critical hit chance +2 for every other beast unit in the army. Melee fighter has a control zone. Decisive blow. The first attack in a battle deals 20% more damage. Bloody Bite deals 22 damage and inflicts bleeding debuff on enemy unit. Consumes AP, cooldown of 2 turns. Bleeding is 3 to 4 damage at the beginning of its turn. These guys. Melee fighter, aggressive defense. Counter strike deals 50% more damage. And precise strike deals critical damage to enemy unit. Consumes AP, cooldown none. Okay. Fetch the horse from Levitt, the groom. Who's Levitt? Where is he? I don't see any other banners. Not you. So I guess we have to go out. This way. Dum, 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 dum.
Aston is a good man, even though he's a dwarf.
What's wrong? How did you manage to outsmart me, brother?
Those look like horses.
For whom did I build this prison, I wonder? Fate is a fickle mistress. Today you are a king, and tomorrow, just like that, you're no one. No bowing courtiers with forelocks a drag on the parquet. No prostrate petitioners prattling. And women, it's all right, brother. I'm free from my cell. Just wait. Oh my, who's there?
Oh, look, this guy's a psycho. Talking
It's
to himself.
you. You're the one who poisoned that scoundrel Claudius. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
Claudius? Me?
Don't be modest. You did a great thing here, and history will not forget you.
Of course history won't forget me. I am the savior of Nostria, after all. Also, the savior needs a horse.
All you're asking is a horse? Just a horse? Have no worry. You'll get our best. Saddle up quickly. You've probably forgotten how to ride after half a year in a cell.
You can
Half
go
a
now.
year?
Actually, wait.
What's wrong, Bastian?
I wanted to warn you about sentry golems. Be wary of them once you're past New Tyrene.
Thanks for the warning. But I thought the golems were only to be found at Crucis.
The mage Russum took them to clear a landslide. What they lack in brain, they make up in brawn. Since they don't know you've been released, they're liable to crush you. As
Great.
you pass the southern ruins, find the Archer's squad commander, Ansel. The royal messenger said the squad will join you and augment your escort. I'm hoping that by the time you get there, they'll catch the marauder who's been raiding abandoned houses. Wonder why old Baron Garius didn't turn him into a chicken.
Excuse me, who's this Baron Garius chap? Will he be joining me?
That's up to his magicness. I have no authority over him. Perhaps he'll decide to leave these cold, inhospitable lands for the warmth of the Mage's Tower.
Come on, mount up. I picked out the very bestest horse for you.
Reach the Witchstone.
And obedient. Stands as if
Just a second. Is there a quick save? I think there is. Dum, dum, dum. Quick save. There we go. Standard stuff. Okay.
very smart.
Reach the Witchstone. Okay, so that guy, looking at the top, the compass here, that's that guy there. Actual quest is going this way. So where's my horse? There's our army. Our army of 6 units. Talents. Oh, look, it's a skill tree. Ish. Talent tree. So these are our abilities already. Okay. There's our quest. Nothing there yet. And there's our map. Okay. So, summon horse. Come here, Roach. Roach is such a good horse. So, will I be rewarded
You're
for...
already milling the wheat at this time in Lorien, and it's still winter here.
birds? Oh, look, wolves. Our first fight. Okay, battle preparation. When preparing for a battle, the screen will display enemy units, their hero, if any, and your army. Select a unit, then press Y to view its details, accept the battle, or refuse the fight. So 3 wolves. So we can't really see their stuff. That's okay. Fight. Why wouldn't we fight them? Wolves suck. Just got killed so many times in a row by wolves. How'd you get killed by wolves, Jeff? Okay, place your units in the appropriate positions before beginning battle. Select a unit, indicate the hex where you wish to place it, and confirm the action. If the target hex is occupied by another, the two units will swap places. Navigate during battle. Use cursor movement, pan the camera, camera angle, camera scale. You can zoom in, zoom out. Complete your deployment and start the battle by hitting space. Okay. So, us, you. Choose a hex with spearmen and confirm the move. Units and places are your units are placed in advantageous positions. Hold space to start the battle. You say so. Units with higher initiative go first. If two units have the same initiative, the unit with the higher speed, level, and health goes first. If all of these stats are identical, the enemy unit goes first. Turn order is displayed on flags above the units. Watch the enemy take their turn and wait for your unit's turn. Unit speed determines the maximum number of hexes it can cross in one turn. To move a unit, select the destination hex and press left button. Choose a hex adjacent to an enemy unit and confirm movement for the Dogs of War. Melee attack is available to all units when an allied unit is directly adjacent to an enemy. Select an enemy unit to attack and confirm your action. Any surviving unit members will counterattack. The unit can counterattack once per round. Go doggies. Okay, many units have special skills that can drastically alter the outcome of a battle. To choose a skill, use 1, 2, or 3. Most skills require action points, either movement or attack. Skills may be used a limited number of times in battle or may require several rounds to recharge. Press 1 to choose the precise shot skill for the spearman. 1. Hover over the hex with wolves and confirm use of the skill. Congratulations, you've covered the basics of battle. You're now ready to defeat an enemy on your own. So that's their turn. Looks like dead wolves. There we go. Seems all enough. Okay, victory. Okay, victory enemies brings the following rewards. Hero gains XP and trophies. Surviving units gain experience. Winning a battle allows you to pay to heal wounded unit members. Make sure all your members are fully healed before leaving the victory screen. If you are defeated, all units which participate in the battle are lost. A hero will be transported to one of the merchants. So, gold can be used to purchase soldiers. Blah, mana, burning ray 1. So how do they need to be healed? They don't look like they do. They look happy. So I'm guessing we picked up all this stuff automatically. I think I did that correctly. It didn't look like I needed to heal anyone. The Ruins of New Hope. Come here, horsey. Or sorry, roach. Look, free stuff. A gong and gold. So, obtaining quests. Some characters and items launch new quests. Okay, so standard stuff there.
It's no good. I wish I could find its hands.
Look, more stuff. That's where the evil wolves came from, maybe?
Hey, you! Come over here.
What if I don't want to?
Are you from Crucis?
Oh.
Hurry up and get over here. There's trouble. Help!
Dun, dun, dun.
What happened?
Are you from Crucis? Quickly, come with us. Run.
Trouble?
I'm a lumberjack. We're nothing but dwarven woodcutters, honest. We cut down trees and send the lumber on to Crucis. The humans have all left the valley. Only us and a few locals remain. Stein is our chief. So then this Lupin, a man from Riggin, arrives at our village. He was stirring up trouble, trying to recruit the remaining human hunters to join him in his wicked deeds. Then Lupin's men seized the village. They captured Stein and are trying to start a fight with the dwarves. Things could easily turn bloody. We took them in purely out of kindness, and this is how they repay us. Disgusting! Help us! Quick, run!
Oh, my horse is gone. Oh, no, there's my horse. Press data view available quests. We're... Dun, dun, dun. So, Ruins of New Hope. Additional. Axes and Splinters. Track that. Yes, there we go. He's running too fast. He's too fast for a dwarf. More wolves? Not enough leaders to recruit. So, apparently you can only recruit so many at a time. So, oh, these are wolves. These are war dogs. I see. This looks like a party up here. Oh, let's see what this is over here. Okay, story of whoever. So Neld rode the bandit horse straight into the town of whatever. It turned out there was almost no fabric at the fair. Girls, factors, blah, 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 stuff. The dwarf couldn't remember a thing that happened later that night. He woke up in some hayloft behind the town gates, only wearing his undergarments. His purse was empty, blah, blah, blah. While he was gulping water from a jug, a magpie flew by and stole the last remaining coin, and its house found and lost all the gold he got from the bandits. Okay. It's a story-ish. Nope.
You don't make the rules around here, Lupin. What goes around the forest comes around the forest, right through these trees.
Easy there, Littlebeard. Enough serving jailers. It's time we made some changes around here.
It's time to cut out your filthy tongue. Why don't you take a nice little stroll in the forest and never come back?
Lupin has a point. You folk under the mountain would do best
Hey,
to
Jaguar.
listen. Valbert
Welcome back.
and the other Nostrians are making you slave your lives away for a pittance. We say, take power into your own hands and throw them out the valley.
You traitor. Mangy cur. We live peacefully alongside the humans. They're our trading partners. They bring us bread from the south. We have order here. That's the way we like.
There's plenty of firewood in the forest, but bread, not so much.
And to think we sheltered you thankless dogs. We ought to drive you back into the mountains.
You'd best beware, shorties. Expect no mercy from us.
That it? Jaff, pretty funny actually. You now have 0 gear and all your stuff on top of a mountain base that is being torn apart by a wolf and a drake. What game are you playing? Oh, you're playing Valheim, aren't you? That sounds familiar. So, talk to the instigators.
Hey, Lupin, look! One of the Crucian prisoners, another victim of Claudius and Valbert.
You're just in time. We need another strong arm right about now.
I won't argue about my arm, but why should I help?
You're human. This concerns you too. These jumped-up dwarfen lumberjacks have it too good. They're living like little lords on handouts from the fort, from that damned Valbert. We local hunters, on the other hand, are being oppressed. Only I, Lupin, can grant any hope of justice.
Don't you remember how they treat prisoners? I worked for Valbert myself until I escaped. You'd turn blue if you'd seen what I'd seen. Most of them are rotting alive in there. Not because they're bandits or murderers, mind. Just because they dared say something about the drunkard king. It's not humane.
It's not right to take out your hatred for the king on these dwarves. What do you intend to do?
We've decided to seize Cruces.
We're going to starve the fort by cutting off their access to food and fuel. When we triumph, we'll free all the prisoners.
But the dwarfs are against us, so we need to force their hand. Then it will be Valbert's turn to answer for his misdeeds. If you're not going to help us, your other option is to spill our blood. Human blood.
Wow. Following ideals. I mean, the quest can be completed in two different ways. When this is the case, each solution relates to a specific ideal: power, anarchy, order, or finesse, which defines a moral choice. Order is the opposite of anarchy. Power is the opposite of finesse. Completing a quest in a certain manner increases the hero's corresponding ideal. As time passes, the hero will become committed to one of these belief systems, and at some point, they will refuse to actions that go against their mature ideals. Okay, so well, this is the spell book. Inventory? That's your inventory. So how do I know my current ideal? There we go. So orders up here. This is finesse, power, anarchy. So we don't do the anarchy thing. Why is this 3? For order ideals and units reduced. Hey, Inferno, welcome back. Yes, this guy's definitely, it's my way or nobody's way. So power, order, and finesse is what we're looking for. I guess. It's kind of different, I guess. But what's with the power balance 1? Oh. I'm now confused. So what's the 3 mean? Because we took that. Our order is at 3. Because we're a paladin. Huh. Okay. Master with 3 in order. Warrior with 3 in power. And sorcerer starts with 3 in finesse. Okay. So, attack the humans, attack the dwarves. So humans are the green. So attacking the dwarves is what? Anarchy? Yeah, anarchy. So order is with the stake with the dwarves. So that's the one we're looking for. So attack the humans.
That Valbert will be swinging from a gibbet soon. I just know it.
Space, or hold down space to attack. So we're attacking the evil humans. With their 6 people, we have 9. Because, we have wolves. Okay, so that's what these symbols mean. That's their alignment. So order, and power. Dum dum dum. Unit deployment. Good enough. Okay, wait delays the unit's turn until the end of the round. It cannot be used if the unit has already spent at least 1 AP. To activate, press T. Defense ends the turn's unit for this round, but increases its armor resistance. Use defense if there are no other advantageous actions available to the unit. To activate defense, press space. Wait and defense are available to all units. Shouldn't wait. Evil humans. Dun, dun. Book of Magic. Book of Magic can say spells, stuff. Continue.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Look at this. You look like you want to burn. Unit skills and hero spells can apply effects to units. Each effect is either a buff or a debuff. Most blah 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 stuff. Okay. Looks like he's hurting, which is good. Wait. Over there. Oh, look, I can do it again. Maybe. I'm so nice. I don't have to go get them. He didn't make it. Oh, an actual ambush. Nice. Leave my dogs alone. Bastards. Okay, so precise strike against him. Dogs will get their revenge. Control zone. Units with the soldier trait can have a control zone around them. If an enemy unit tries to exit the control zone, they will be struck with an uncontested attack. The exiting unit cannot counterattack. Unit can perform a control zone attack once per round. Now let's just move. I thought the dog's got something special. Yeah. Go dogs. Ta-da. So combat number 2. So the wolves gained experience and they didn't really do anything. So pick up money and mana. So how do you know if they're wounded? Just highlighting over them and I guess that's their health. That would be it because those guys look dead.
The forest weeps not when grass is tread. Mankind alone grieves for the dead. A forest teems, here a hare, there an owl, and branches blow, the pines will return after all.
Oh, you blew it as a poet.
Beautiful language, Mr. Stein.
It's such a shame everything had to end up in a fight. The people of these lands have suffered enough already. I weep for the hunters.
Save it for someone who cares, old man. As we dwarves say, you can't shore up a tunnel without cutting down a few trees. Now that those troublemakers have been taken care of, our lives will surely get better. Maybe we'll find an ore vein and then start our own mine. Glorious. Thank you, noble human. I have nothing to repay your kindness, but my uncle lives nearby. He'll reward you handsomely. Please pay him a visit.
Hey, Brewdog, welcome back. What do you think about this game? Well, I haven't really, not that far in. We're only like, what, 45 minutes at most? And it's been mostly talking so far. We've only had 2 combat things. So, it's a little too early to be judging it. Collect the reward. Let's talk to these guys
Let the blood
first.
of the guilty spill and flow. But innocent blood reaps only shadow.
He's a poet.
What forest is complete without miracles? It's a miracle I met you. Thanks for helping us, human.
I've got a name, you know. Okay, collect the reward. Let's take a walk around here first, because we've already discovered there's stuff to be picked up from time to time.
I think Rigern is that way. If His Highness wasn't expecting me, I could flee. But alas.
Could flee, but we won't. It's America, we judge anytime we want. Well, I choose not to. I choose not to. Your reserve. The hero's army has a maximum of 5 active units. However, you can keep an unlimited number of units in reserve. Reserve units cannot participate in battles, but you can freely swap units between the army and your reserves, as well as add units to the army from the reserve if there's a particular unit you need. Open the army screen to manage your army reserve. Ah, there's our reserve. But we can have up to 5 over here, right? Why would I move anybody to reserve? That doesn't make sense. Got more dogs for me? Oh. Militiamen. Do we want dwarves? Dwarves are melee fighter. Cautious. Number of soldiers in the unit has decreased by half or more since the beginning of battle. Evasion has decreased by 30. Vengeful. The number of soldiers of the unit has decreased by half or more since the beginning of battle. Always deal critical damage. Angry dwarves. Shield bearer. Damage from arrow attacks is reduced by 30%. Or field force march. Allied unit supplies hastened armor, increased buffs to itself. So hastened unit speed increased by 2. Removes the slowed effect when applied. Armor increase unit armor plus 25 for 2 turns, apparently. Maybe. Sure, we'll hire you. Only one of you, though. Or is that what this leadership thing, that number up there? Not enough leadership. Not enough leadership. So we picked up 1, I guess. Okay, next. Give me a roach. So, where's that guy? Is he back here somewhere? No. Can't miss the barrel. This horse handles like crap. When do we get to upgrade the horse's handling? A brooch. Good brooch. Bad brooch. So the brooch does. Useless trash can be sold. Oh. Chrysolite, item for sale. Gong, useless trash, and letter for passage. Guess this is the way we get up to talk to the person we need to talk to about our rewards. This looks perfectly safe. Should I call them shorties?
It's my nephew Lester's human friend. You help deal with those angry hunters. Thank you.
And my thanks to you, hard workers.
Lester asked if I could pay you back somehow. Here, take this. It's not a lot, but it's honest money.
Okay, so they give us stuff. Another book to read. Okay, the story of how Sevneld, Sveld, whatever, Big Ear met Donorblah and found the Hewlett Stone Part 3. Blah blah, the mighty sword stuff. Without knowing why, he yanked the hilt. It didn't move an inch. However, the next thing he saw was the guardian spirit of the sword. Stuff. Didn't even realize at first that it was his button the spirit was talking about. And when he did, he followed the instructions thing where the spirit allowed him to turn the stone. And so, in only his underpants, but with the Tinkerbiller on his shoulder, he showed up at the court of Jarl Skeggi. The Jarl was delighted. Stuff. Counted the story to his fellow villagers a bunch of times. In particular, he emphasized that it had not been for his love of sewing, he would have certainly thrown away the tin button. That's a bizarre story. Okay, horse. Sorry.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep. Thanks for watching. Happy Sunday. So, stuff. So, are we getting rich yet? Seems like we are. Dun, dun, dun. What's this thing? Altars. There are many altars and places of power in the world of Antara. Each altar increases one of the hero's stats. An altar may be used only once. Move close to the altar and press E to absorb its power. Altars can be found in both remote corners of the land and busy town centers. Okay. Guessing that was a good thing. On we go. What's this? Travel steel. Steel. Stelly? Is it steel or stelly? I don't know. Use travel steels to fast travel around the world. Approach the steel and press E on the map. Choose a different steel as your destination. Only discovered steels can be used for fast travel. There's the witch stone. There's a box. Did I miss it? How did I miss the box back here? Box. Yeah. Oh, there it is. No wonder I missed it. It's hiding. Oh, look, arrowheads. So, arrowheads 1. I'm sure it's going to be useful. Dun. At least it... Uh-oh. So, these are the golems that are supposed to kick the crap out of us, I'm sure. Sorry, golems.
There's Witchstone, and there are the golems. Where's Rossum?
Many quests can be completed in 2 different ways. When this is the case, each solution relates to a specific ideal. Completing a quest in a certain manner increases the hero's corresponding ideal. As time passes, the hero will become committed to one of these. Yes, we saw that before. So. Notice. Attention everyone, especially lumberjacks and hunters. There's a collapse near the Witchstone. Golems are clearing the road. If anyone tries to walk this path before the maintenance is complete and confuses the golems, remember, they're set to combat mode. Anyone trying to cross the witch circle before the clearing is done will be beaten. Mage Rossum. Shouldn't they be set to construction mode? And not beat everybody senseless mode? Just saying. That's what a sensible mage would do. Dun. Jaguar. Thank you for the tip. Oh, that's a monthly recurring, isn't it? Thank you, Jaguar, for that. For some reason, it's not popping up on screen. It's supposed to. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why that doesn't show up. But anyway, Jaguar, thank you very much for that. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, you can now support the stream on a monthly basis using the tip jar. All you do is click on the tip jar button beneath the video screen, and instead of choosing the one-time tip, you can do recurring, and you'll get it's like subbing to the stream, but a little bit easier. You just adjusted it since you remembered. It was the 15th. Ah, okay. So now we're at the beginning of the month. Cool. Thank you. Oh, look, it's a book. Beginner's Book of Runes and Literature. stuff. There are a number of different accounts regarding the origins of the alphabet. Below is a list of continue the rune name as literal translation. Am I going to need to know this stuff? Can I take the book? An upper manor well. Oh.
Hooray! I did it!
I don't know what I did. There it goes. No, wait a minute. Oh, now I'm confused. So now actually, there's the alert. Well, that's different. That's the prime sub Jaguar. See, it's not even showing up on the alert menu over on the right. The tip should have showed up there. I don't know why it's not doing that. We resubbed earlier. Okay. Well, anyway, still have to do this. So, Jaguar, thank you for the 39 months of support on Twitch Prime and the monthly sub thing. That actually is related to Patreon because you switched over from that to that. So anyway, which I think is longer, but anyway, Jaguar, thank you for the Prime sub. And you get your Mickey's and Rockets recognition. Mickey's recognition represent 10 rockets because limitations of Twitch is limited characters and chat stuff. Anyway, how come it's not popping up? Yeah, it's like 50 some odd months, I think. I'll have to look at the list. We'll know in another day or two, because that's when like Patreon stuff comes through. But why isn't it showing up on the screen? That's important stuff. To look into that after the stream's over, because that's bizarre. That should be showing up. Okay, we're awesome. You're the kook with the golems.
You, prisoner. What are you doing here?
How do you know I'm a prisoner?
Has been served. By the will of Prince Adrian, I am free and on my way to Marcella.
Amazing. Was your assassination attempt on the king forgiven? I was certain the world would run out of mana and gold be cheaper than clay before such a thing came to pass.
Prince Adrian conducted an investigation and concluded I am no criminal.
Maybe so, maybe so. Wondrous things are happening in Nostria. So what caused you to interrupt my meditation?
Please restrain your golems so that I may pass.
Since you were summoned by Prince Adrian himself, so be it. But I hope you don't believe mages always work for free. Erblidi immobilatus!
Okay, so this. Wow. Mana overflow and just sucked up a bunch of mana there, I think. Or did we lose a bunch of mana? Oh. I wonder if I was supposed to do that. Dum dum dum. So, again, we're just running around. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing yet, other than following the quest. I think we're still in tutorial mode, I would guess. Yeah, we have to be. We're not done. I haven't done that much yet. We're still learning. There's stuff up here. Silver comb, torpor. So that's going to be a spell, I'm sure. Oh, there we go. Healing 1. We do know how to do this. Spells that heal and increase the stats of allied units. How come that wasn't an option before? Stone Skin and Torpor. Inflicts slow debuff on enemy units. Stone skin. Applies armor increase buff to allied unit. Armor increases by 25. On the Witches of Ruin. Stuff. Ladies ignored them. In response, the mages ostracized the witches, sending them to exile. Over half a century later, two sisters are mentioned, witches from the lower reaches of Ruin. I suspect that these women are the very same exiled students. If you say so. This tower needs a little bit of work. I don't think I'm going to get much rent for this place. Dun, dun. No. The Witchstone Mystery. Rossum's manuscript. Ancient legend from the Age of Dragons. Dragon blah blah blah. In the Valley of New Hope, there's a cursed mountain with a bifurcated peak named the Witchstone. I have a theory. When Eric kidnapped the Fairy Queen, his children might have followed suit. What if one of the elven fairies, or even one of Lane's ladies in waiting, ascended, and then one of the greatest tyrants of our continent, kind of have a star in the world, laid eyes on that fairy? Stuff. Of course, this is merely a theory, but once I find a free hour, I should definitely investigate this mountain further. Can we talk to the golem? Damn it, no. See if they want to join us. Get roach. Dun. Okay, so we got permission to walk through here. Thank you. What else is in here? Hero leveling. Your hero gains XP for combat victories and completing quests. Once you accumulate a certain number of points, your hero advances to the next level. Each new level grants talent points, which you can use to upgrade and research new hero talents. Press T to open the talent screen. So, we have a talent point. So, requires 8 order points. We've got 1. I don't know. Hero gains +3 to warfare. Increases unit XP for winning battles by 10%. I think we should do that first. Always go for the bonus experience. Always go for the bonus experience. Got the map. Didn't miss anything. Oh, maybe did miss something. Another box. Where did I miss that one? That was back in the tower, wasn't it? Turn around. There we go. Stubborn horse. It's back in the tower. Back up, horsey. So, this horse doesn't really drive it like you would expect. Character must be really tough. Well, yeah. Why wouldn't you think so, Jeff? So, box is behind us. So she can't jump down. She doesn't actually jump at all. Must be down here on the ground. Not. This must be in front of us. Oh. I didn't even see it. This is worth it. I didn't even see a box. Didn't see a box at all. It's a little close for a cold climate. Hey, maybe she's Canadian. She's used to it. Maybe she looks at you guys and goes, what a bunch of wimps wearing clothes out in the snow.
A magic sigil. This hasn't been placed here by accident.
Request cult bones. Follow the mysterious shining. What mysterious shining? I don't see any shining. It's wearing more than some of the characters from yesterday, I guess. Let's not bring that up. That was shocking, to say the least. Wasn't expecting that at all. Is that guy carrying a gun? That's okay, Jeff.
His Highness must be very concerned for my safety. There are so many soldiers.
Only Ulagi knows. They came crawling out of their holes like rats.
There's no way he could pass the Batil gates.
That's not carrying a gun, that's just a
Maybe he made his
sheath.
way out of rigor.
Scabbard.
Or escape from Crucis.
He won't be running anywhere now.
Hey, losers.
Halt! Who goes there?
Me.
Ah, it's you.
See?
Finally. While you were wandering around like a lost chicken, we captured a marauder. No idea how he got here, to be frank, but that's Valba's problem. Our task is to escort you to the Batil gates and see you on your way.
Your kind attention flatters me. Were you cold waiting?
The Batil gates guard should have been here to meet us a few hours ago, but there's still no sign of them. We built a campfire though and heated up some stew, so I'm not complaining. Make yourself comfortable. Check out Helena's recruits. Once you're ready, give me the signal and we'll move out towards the Batil gates.
Okay.
What are you doing?
You don't look like a soldier. Just want to point that out. So now we can fast travel. But we don't need to do. Ooh, look. So I have 580, whatever that's supposed to be. Leadership? Morale? So spearmen, dogs of war, archers, healers. Oh, let's get a healer. No empty slot for recruits. Oh, there we go. How many dogs do we need? Is this P? P, T. Highlands. Army, there we go. Oh. So, get up to the 4 wolves. So the wolves have a little bit more health. Damage is about the same. Dogs of war have defense. The offense is better. We'll keep the wolves for now. So, to reserve. Let's move these guys to reserve 2 for now. Take these guys out. Okay. And who else can we hire? Bye-bye Mickey and Rocket? No, it's not bye-bye Mickey and Rocket. Could recruit more, but they can only have up to 3 in a spot. Let's see if we can grab another archer. Get another healer. Oh, not enough to recruit? Really? Okay. Spearmen. Okay, so we're just missing one wolf. I think we're okay.
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately?
I have.
If not, you really should.
I know. I'm good. So we can't jump. Oh, look. Then came back this way. To rob these guys blind. A regular lantern. Ooh, haste spell. Again, there's no jumping. We're basically stuck on the ground. Which I guess is done on purpose. Well, doesn't matter. There's no actual combat with this, or in this mode. Okay. So inventory. So trash, 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 trash. Sell that. Sleigh bells can only trash. Guess we're okay. Oh, choose. Soldier's boots. Health +1. Versus R. Critical hit +1. How does that affect us? Or does it? How does that actually work? Oh, army influence. There we go. So increase the critical chance for the army. Increase the health of the army. Okay. Okay, Roach. We have to go back down that way. There's the fight we're supposed to fight, but we'll go this way first. A little quest we found on the road. Dun, dun. Come on. Too bad the horse can't just run him over.
To the left. But how's the old mage doing?
More free stuff. Guess we can't swim or walk on the ice.
This is no place for the living. The houses are as cold as graves.
Are they? The horse didn't want to go any farther. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, I saw the mark on the wall.
Looks like a big family lived here at one time, but they're long gone now.
Dear Auntie, we reached the Albion Highlands safely and made camp. The place is quite nice, though it shares nothing with our native Lorien. This morning we started clearing the trees and scrub from our fields. I'm not sure what blah, blah, blah. The cows we brought with us aren't ready for milking, so we have no milk or cheese. All we have to eat are the supplies we brought with us. Once these are done, we must rely on woodland game and the next harvest. Sounds like you're in trouble. Oh, another quest? So many quests. So what's the marking on the wall? What does this mean? Stuff? No stuff. So how come these marks aren't... That one's glowing. Is this a puzzle I'm supposed to be keeping track of?
Gods, is it cold? That dusty old hearth hasn't seen a fire in ages.
Think? She's a smart one. Oh, look, it's a map. Oh, look, birds. Okay, so we've checked out this side. So what's with the markings on the walls? How important are they? Oh, that looks safe.
An abandoned house. Nothing but ruin on every side.
I'm ready to share my overflowing joy. Today the royal marriage has arrived in our hamlet, straight from the capital. They're an unusual sort, a bit crazed even, yet they're highly skilled and very useful. They use sorcery to put in mana wells. That's when our new lives truly began. The well heat up these special stones they installed, so now we have spring in the middle of winter. We've built greenhouses and planted vegetables, even berries are growing, and the livestock is warm and cozy. We need never worry about the future again. This will be the easiest winter ever. Some I don't think that's true. A barrette. You don't see that too often. See, another one of these symbols. Barrel. So I missed something on the other side. That's no real door. Wow, I didn't even see that. Good thing I came back or paid attention to the map. Okay. So we're going next. Cold, cold bones. So
I
cold.
wonder why they all left.
Somehow I don't think they did. Here lived decorously the royal mages, whose tireless experiments at the mana wells warmed the lands of the Albion Highlands. Magic paint. Everyone needs magic paint. That's as high up as we go. Because again, no jumping. Dun, 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 dun.
These statues conceal some ancient secret. I'm sure of it.
The highland winds are blowing. The wind from the northwest is succeeded by the wind from the southeast and the wind from the southwest. Saddle the winds, and the portal of the tower in the heart of the storm shall open to you. Maybe? Oh. What does it say again? The wind from the northwest is succeeded by the wind from the southeast and the wind from the southwest. So, northwest, southeast, southwest. Northwest. Southeast. And southwest. I love simple puzzles where the answer is right there in front of you. Now the question is, why should I go in there? Do I want to go in there? Port transports the hero into another part of the world, or another entirely into a port. Let's travel. No. I don't think we should do that. I think that might be bad at this point. Are blowing. Yes, I know that. So how do I go around the portal and not walk through it? Probably should have thought about that before I started pushing buttons. Damn. Hope we can come back. Oh, you don't look alive. Just want to point that out.
Thank the Creator, I've been heard. You solved the riddle of the portal, so you're definitely no dark spirit. Who are you, then?
I've recently been released from Crucis, but I'm no criminal. I saw the magic sigil and followed it to you. Was that your work?
So it is, though my abilities aren't what they once were. Thankfully, I still had strength enough to inscribe the Morning Star. That's what led you to me.
That's the name of the sigil that led me here?
Morga's thaumaturgical catalog, of course. And the ether seal is holding the entrance to the cemetery shut. My name is Berengarius. My colleagues and I once attempted to warm the Albion Highlands with rune magic. My knowledge of the runes is vast, but it did not save me from an ice-rimed death. Look at what's left of me.
I can indeed see that you're a ghost.
Ever since then, I've been waiting for people to return here, to the Town of Bliss. But I am bedeviled by the Dark Spirit and his servants, the cemetery ghouls. Long ago, I inscribed protective runes on every building. But since then, their power has dwindled. Soon, the Dark Spirit will freely roam the streets of Bliss. I am too weak in this form. Please, visit the different rooms and read the mantras of power. Argo vires imago.
So those are what the runes on the buildings are for. I just go back? Apparently I do. So at least, where are we on the map? Yeah, not that far. Dum-dum. So, aren't we the good little paladin helping the undead? Okay, we've been in there.
The air seems to grow dense as stone as one approaches. Clearly, I won't be going this way.
Nope, neither will Roach. Apparently we missed something on here too. Did I? Apparently that. That just sent me. It just sent me back to where I was. On that. Huh. Where's it? Huh. What's happening there? That's funny. Anyway, I guess we're supposed to solve the puzzle here. So we got some candles. So these rooms.
Argo vires imago.
I'm such a good mage.
Argo vires imago.
There wasn't one in there, was there? Nope. The outside? There's one over there. There's that one.
Argo vires imago.
Dun, dun, dun. So we're going to save this poor little town, I guess.
Argo vires imago.
So smart. So now we go talk to him again. Oh, look, he came down.
The protective runes weakened the dark spirit, allowing me to leave the tower. Yet I am still very weak. I believe I told you about his minions, the cemetery ghouls. They dig up graves and devour the cold bones of the dead. We must stop this desecration and destroy the spirit itself.
You said you can't manage the task yourself. It falls to me then?
Of course it does.
If the spirit banishes me, my research will never be completed, and Bliss will forever remain cursed. I promise that once you destroy the
Drunk
ark of
skeleton.
the dark spirit, every valuable remaining in our mage's abode will be yours. I am lifting the ether seal. You can now enter the cemetery.
He's got a little bit of trouble standing up there, doesn't he? So I'm still curious where this chest is supposed to be in here. Oh, now it doesn't do it. Where's that chest? Standing is hard. I know it is. That's why I sit down all day. The chest. It's going to be over here on... there it is. Arenas. You encounter many enemy troops while traveling the world. They can be identified by a fiery border defining their control zone stuff. You should get one of those standing desks or sit in one of those big balls maybe. No, standing desks suck, and the balls are even worse. So, skeletons, dark spirits, and ghouls. Good thing we have our mostly... yeah, we are maxed out. Okay, so... what can my fighters or my healers do? I don't even know what the healers do. I didn't look at their abilities at all. Hovering. Hovering units can move over slight... what? Who's hovering? Those guys? Ghouls don't hover. Maybe it's a spirit. Okay, Spearmen. Switch with the healers, please. Dogs. Again, I don't even know what these guys do. Probably should have looked better, but we're ready to go. Ow. Oh, dogs actually did decently. So flaming arrows. Inflict burning debuff on an enemy. Uses a unit takes 7 to 10 damage at the beginning of its turn. So shoot that one. Dun, dun. I think you're good. So healers. Restores 32 to 48 health to an allied unit. That'll be helpful. So dogs, nice and healthy here. You're done. Oh, look, they can do that too. Okay, so this is the spear guys. So precise strike, deal critical damage to an enemy unit. Get those guys. Look, they're burning.
Aren't your legs getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while. Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
Attack, withdraw. Allied units move to an enemy unit dealing damage, then the allied unit is returned to its original location and ignores the control zone. But they're standing right there. Destroy those skeletons. Who's next? Oh, the archers. No? Oh, you know what? I forgot I have magic. Use haste. You can use healing. Use stone skin and torpor. So let's use healing. On the poor little dogs. Wow, that heal sucked. Just want to point that out. That was a really crappy heal. But you... Oh, it doesn't bring them back to life, so it's only limited. It doesn't bring people back. Hey, Kashak, welcome back. This game looks like one of those YouTube ads. I don't understand. Evil healers with the range damage. Get up there and get a little closer for next time. Ow. Guess I should heal those guys next. Beat up that evil spirit. No, the wolves don't have a... Is there space? No. Oh, that's gonna be kind of a problem, isn't it? Archers. Did some damage. Get a bit closer, maybe. Heal the archers, or the spearmen, or the wolf. We can't heal the wolves, so heal the archers. So they don't lose a unit that way. Smart spirit. Okay, so we lost a dog. Damn it. So how do you... They heal up automatically at the end of the fight, it looks like? Oh, sorry. H to hold heal to... Hold H to heal all of them. There we go. Okay, so when we lose a unit, that's when we have to heal them. I can accept that. Okay, next. The Lake Cemetery. Oh, this guy again.
Thank you. Now I can continue my research. I promise
He needs a
one
back
day,
brace.
The elements in these harsh lands will bow to my command.
Best of luck in your endeavor.
I'll toil day and night, and I will prevail. I am especially certain of my success now that I have the aid of those who, not so long ago, were slavering to gnaw on my bones.
Are you talking about the cemetery ghouls?
All for the prosperity of the Albion Highlands. To restore those glorious northern territories, I am ready to command the dead. I will become a necromancer and do whatever else it takes. If you wish, you can command them as well. I can give you control.
I just hope you don't end up as evil as that dark spirit.
But he can give us ghouls or skeletons. Apparently, we can become a paladin that likes to command the dead. Here, we need to move them around first. Military army. So, who do you want to throw in storage so we can make? We can throw these guys in and out. So, reserves. Come on, let's your Death Knight. Death Knight might be a little bit more accurate since she's, you know, a paladin. And paladins always deal with the undead, I'm pretty sure. 6 of them, even. Do we want ghouls or do we want archers? So we get 10 skeletons. These are crappy skeletons, though. But more health, move faster. Oh, and they're oh, that's initiative. Pretty decent initiative there. Oh, no defense on the ghouls. The offense is better, though. You don't like the dogs? I thought the dogs were better than the wolves, personally. I just started, Brew. I haven't really... I haven't decided on what's good and what's bad. I'm way too early into it. Undead, immunity to disease, bleeding, as well as debuffs affecting the mind. Melee fighter. Cursed. Basic unit inflicts curse debuff on a target. Poison resistance. Execution deals 21 damage to enemy unit, then purges all wounded members. Okay. You. So undead, melee fighter, bony. Damage from arrow attacks is decreased by 50%. Poison resistance. Fire vulnerability. And then force march stuff. I don't know. Okay. Here. Gonna stick to the order units for right now. Because that's what we're kind of doing. These are just our reserves, right? Yeah, reserves. Super good. Okay, so what's around here? Dun, 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 dun. First shows have arrived to remind us how rough this land is. The weather like here changes quickly. A week after the breeze cooled, the real frost began. And what frosts they are. The river is frozen over, our boats held fast, and the garden is covered in ice. The snow is already piling up. I barely had time to get the hay in for the cows. The dogs are barking from dawn till dusk. Every day brings more wolves spying on us from the forest. I don't want to think what will happen should they get our livestock, given the meager harvest. Books. Warfare 1. Go me. This awesome little graveyard. Not gonna let us out? That's the way in. Hey, didn't miss anything this time. Okay, Roach, let's go. Let's tab to. Oh, it shows our army. Got our little awesome army. Make us walk around, huh? Or ride around. Okay, back down we go to move on with the main quest, I guess. Continue on to Bastille Gates. Oh, I go the wrong way. So bizarre. It acted like this was... Stop that. Tombstone. Stonecutter Mark made me. Now he sleeps beneath me. That's not depressing. I love that Tombstone humor. Okay, now we're going the right way.
Mr. Ansell, it's time to head for the Bastille Gates.
Excellent. The march should hopefully warm us some. I'll lead the way.
Soldiers! Formation!
These more goats? I agree. Totally agree. Find all the old letters. You say so? This is where you ended? You didn't get very far. So that goes onto the graveyard. Look at the wolves. Those are very... Are they wolves? Is feeling too linear? Well, this is just the start of the game, isn't it? Those aren't wolves. Spearmen. You guys switch around. Healers, go over there. Archers, go there. There we go. Picking on our wolves over here. Our dogs. I killed one of our dogs. Jerks. Attack and withdraw. Uh-oh. Another one dog. So what's this do? Bloody Bite. Deals 66 damage and inflicts bleeding and debuff on an enemy unit. Seems a little overkill on that one. We can do it on this one. There. No. Too far? Go archers. Okay, heal. No, they're not really hurt. This one's hurt though. Oh, but they're just too dead. We can't heal that one because he's already max health. So, help that one. Oh, closer. This thing we should probably blast with magic if we can. Healing. Stone skin, this is scrolls. Haste. No, that doesn't really help us. We need an offensive magic. I think our dog's gonna be in trouble here against a bear. Uh-oh. What's that mean? Okay, dogs of war. Oh, these guys should stay. Oh. Dogs are bleeding. Oh, if they move, he gets attacked even if they're moving this way? He's not moving away from him, he's just moving sideways. Alright, magic. Heal. Crappy heal. Oh, that was a good one. That's a losing proposition there. Archers, fire. No? Shoot, hit him with fire, flaming arrows here. There we go. So, burning bear. An enraged bear. Such a happy bear. Pokey pokey spearman. Bear seems pretty tough. Bear is very tough. He just destroyed our dogs. Such a mean bear. Go. Poor dogs. Stupid bear. Mean bear. So we actually did lose that unit. The dogs of war are gone. That's horrible.
Please don't kill me. It's not my fault, I tell you. It was her. Her. I tried to end it all, but I didn't have the will. Have mercy.
Wait a second. You look familiar.
I am Fabian from Crucis. I was captured wandering about these dark ruins.
Ha! I recognize you now. You're that marauder who was looting the ruins of Bliss. Do you not fear the undead?
Ansel, wait. Perhaps this really isn't Fabian's fault. Maybe she is to blame. Speaking of, who is she exactly?
The witch Amarantha. She lives on the mountain. Her magic compels me to attack travelers, but she's also... She is so beautiful.
Oh, God.
Oh, I've said too much. I must go.
Marauder or not, leaving him be is dangerous. He's a bit strange, this one. Maybe you should follow him, see where he went. I'll go check what awaits us on the road. Let's meet at the Batil gates.
I'll catch up to you later, Ansel.
Pretty sure that's what he said. Ah, we leveled up again. So this time, oh, of course, 2 points now to go up that way. Battle preparation again. Morale penalty for order ideal units is reduced by 1 when combined with units of other ideals. Magic of death and darkness, whatever paladin should learn. Air and fire. Earth and ice. Paladin with death and darkness. Yes. I don't think we have any scrolls, but...
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go check on the dogs.
Inventory.
Your next break is in 2 hours.
Can't be researched. Can't be researched. Can't be researched. Ray of Light. Deals 57 damage and inflicts incineration debuff on an enemy unit. We should learn this. Not? How do we, learn it? Do we have to go to our book? The Book of Magic. The Ray of Light. There we go. So now we can use the spell, which is actually the whole reason we went to the death and stuff is so that we could, you know, do more damage and whatever, but that'll help. Okay. So, I need to take a break. Gonna get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. And, again, if you've been watching the stream for a little while, I suggest you do the same. I'll be back in a few minutes and enjoy the video.